Okay, so we've had a couple of weeks break. So we're just going to go over some of the stuff that we've been doing. And I'm going to start just doing a little bit of a easy moving, get going kind of warm up.
Music's a bit loud, Bex.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Is that better, or does it need to go down a little bit more?
Because it's hard to hear you anyway.
Yeah,
the volume's low.
Yeah,
we can't hear with the music on as well.
Yeah, let's just leave that. I'm going to have to check my mic volume there. So we'll just, yeah, thank you. Okay. So if I could get you standing to start with, I'm just going to have you holding onto the back of your chair and feet are nice and wide and just a little bend in the knees. And from here, okay, I just want you to drive your hips back and forward. And let's say I do 10 of everything. Keep a little bend in your knee and just think about your breathing. I'm inside today because the sun is shining, but it's tipping down with rain at the same time. I don't mind, except I've got all my towels out to dry. Welcome to Gentle Strength, everybody. Please excuse my yappering. That's 10. All right, and then I want you to lean off from the chair so that you don't hit it. You're just going to take your arms forward and back. Ooh. Nice and loose. That's it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. And then lean forward for the chair. Have your hips back again, and you're just going to take your feet off the floor. Feet are still nice and wide. Just little marches with these knees coming. It's just to get the blood flowing, lymphatic system going a little bit. Little marches. That was 20, because that's 10 each side. Okay. And then still feet wide, up on your toes and back. Just lift your heels from the floor. That's it. And remember, with everything, little bend in the knee, flex in the hips. Keep the breathing steady. 8, 9, and 10. Okay. All right. And then again, away from the chair, I'm just going to turn to face you. And arms in front, palms down, just cross and open. I like this one. Just gets the back muscles going a little bit. I'd like to see today, we're going to use all the muscles. That's 10. That's good. And then a big breath in and out. And again, and out. And then bring the shoulders up and back. So just a few movements. Even if you do this first thing in the morning, it really helps just to get things moving, the blood flow going. All right, super job. Okay, so let's sit down now and we're going to go through some little sets of things. Is everyone all right so far? One's good? Okay, lovely. All right. Okay, so we're going to practice our sit to stand. Okay, and today what we're going to do is we're going to work in what we call sets and reps. And it's just a way of counting, okay? I'll come back to that in a moment. First of all, make sure that you're half on and half off the chair. Make sure that your heels are underneath your knees and your feet are about so apart. And you're going to lean forward and push into the heels and lean back. Lean forward, push, come back. Glute activation. If you feel like your bum is lifting off the chair a little bit, that's great. But if it isn't, don't worry. 7, 8, 9. That's it. Good. Wonderful. Okay. Now come into the upper body, getting these shoulders and back muscles working a little bit. Arms so that your hands are below shoulder height. Palms down. Bring your elbows back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and reach forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold your tummy in. 7, 8. Good. 9 and 10. Nice. Okay. That's got going the posterior chain. That's what we call it. The muscles that are at the back of your body. Okay. Now we're going to practice your sit to stand. So I will do 10, as I said. If you do 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, it's fine. Just take your time and think about the technique. So lean forward, push your feet into the floor. Also think about pushing your knees apart without actually moving them. Invisible walls here and here. And then stand up. Lean forward, push, and stand. And then to come back down, hips back, reach for the chair if you want to, and sit back down. And carry on doing that. Sit to stand. Think about what you're doing. And remember to breathe. Just breathe naturally, but be conscious of your breathing. Keep it nice and steady. Nice. Well done. So these are called in the fitness world chair squats. And once you've got this far and that you're able to do them without your hands, they are a strength exercise. So putting them together in a set like this is a strength exercise. So well done for building strength. Okay, good. Right, so that was one set and I did 10 reps. So it's one set, 10 reps, right? Straightforward. Good, okay. Now I'd like you to stand. So think about your technique. Okay, stand strong. So rather than locking everything, have that little flexion, okay, or bend or give in your body. So the only thing that is pushing is your feet into the floor right now. Your hips are slightly back, but not locked. Your knees are very, very slightly bent. We call it soft. So the weight is landing on the muscles and not the joints. Okay, it's good practice. Keep that and then do your set of back squeezes. There. Okay, squeeze. 2, 3. Nice. 4. Think about your shoulder blades coming back behind you. Super job. 6. Yeah, well done, Ruth. Nice. Yeah, good job, Sue. 8, 9, and 10. Well done, and arms down. You feel that work in the shoulder and the top of your back. Okay, good stuff. So we've exercised legs and back muscles already. Now I'd like to bring you behind the back of your chair. We've practiced loading, so we're just going to go through that briefly. It's the same stance. You need to reach slightly for the chair by putting your hips back, little soft bend in the knee, and then you're simply going to sway from side to side. You can hold on for balance. If you don't need to, let go. You're just going to push into the right foot, into the left foot, into the right, into the left. So I am actually moving with that shift. Try and splay your feet. 8. Oh, a bit of cramp there. 9 and 10. That's just the foot muscles going. Not quite sure what's going on there, and that's what they do. They just cramp up. So don't worry about cramp. I know it's really uncomfortable, but it's not dangerous, and it just means the muscles are working. Right, now, from that loading, I'd like you to load onto the right. Okay, use your chair for balance, and then the left knee is going to come up towards the chair and set back down again, but keep the loading on the right. I'm going to do 10, your choice, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here we go. Load on the right, tummy in. 4, good, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, nice. Load onto the left. So shift over, push the foot down. Remember, flex, soften the knee. Here we go. 1, 2. As long as you feel safe. 3. You can let go. 4. Makes it twice as hard. 5, 6, 7. Nice job. 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, right. Now, still standing. I'll have you sat down again in a minute. Load onto the right again. Okay. And this time, here's your choice. Make sure you can see my feet. Yeah. With the left leg, I either want you to point it to the side. Okay. Janet, I just want you to do the same again. Okay, with the left. Here. Or you can take it off the floor and bring it back. You're going to feel a lot of work on the side of your leg here. Okay. So load onto the right, hold on as much as you need to, left leg out and in. Just going to take a look at this. 4, 5, 6. Well done, Ruth H. Nice. Okay, good. 8, 9, 10. Super job. Well done. Okay, nice. And we're going to come to the other side now. Load to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stop counting out loud because I won't be going too quick. Well done. Okay, good stuff. Come and take a seat. Some of that might have been beyond you. Okay, please don't worry. I'm going to give you an alternative for when we do it next time after the break. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to come back to your lean. Okay, this time I want your arms in front of you, palms down. So as you lean forward and push into your feet, your fingertips will go towards the floor, won't they? Because you've got that lean forward from your upper body. And then when you come back, I want you to sit up straight and squeeze your elbows back. Okay, bit like swimming. Here we go. Reach and lean, push on the feet, come back. 1. Nicely done. 2. That's good, Renato. Very nice. 3. Push on the feet. 4. 5. Really push on those feet. 6. 7. 8. 9. Push. And 10. And relax. Take a deep breath in. If you've got water nearby, take a glug of that, which I do not. Oh yes, there I do. I'm going to come back and change my camera. I'm going to press pause on the recording and we'll just have a little chat before we start again. Okay? Listen to this as well. So we're going to look at some glute activation exercises. We'll do 2 or maybe 3. And as we do them, I just want you to think about, can I feel anything in the bottom cheek area? Or however you prefer to refer to the glutimus maximus glutes. Okay. Hello, Archie. Oh, say hello, have you? You can join in. Right. So let's go. Change my camera again. Okay. Right. Let's start with those. Yeah, let's start with those. So, okay. We've done some of these before. Let's start with one that we've done already today. This is all glute activation. This is pick and mix. You just need to pick one. So first thing I want you to do is get half on, half off the chair. Okay, lean forward. Okay, and we're just going to do that push. But also, I want you to put your hands, one here and one here, and you're going to push your thighs into your hands and your hands into your thighs whilst you're pushing your heels down on the floor. Okay. Just think about what muscles you can feel. Remember to breathe and don't hunch your shoulders, and just hold it and just think about where you can feel the work. Okay, and release. Now, if you can only feel that in the front of your thighs, that's not the one for you. If you can feel it in the fronts of your thighs and something happening on the back, that's for you. If you can only feel it in the muscles on the back, that's for you. Okay, so that's the first one. All right. Okay, come on up. I want you to find something you can put your foot against. If you have to go off camera, it's fine. I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to put my foot against Gary's door here. You'll try this one. Now your stance is the same. Hips back. Okay, remember, little bend in the knee. I'm holding on as much as I need to. I'm going to load onto the left bend, and then put my right sole of my foot against whatever it is behind you. Make sure it's solid. And then I want you to push your heel into this. Breathe. Now I want you to push your whole foot into it. Okay. And release. Think about where you can feel the work. If you can feel anything up the back of your leg into your butt cheek, that's for you. Let's do the other one, just so we don't walk up lopsided. Load onto the right. Flex the hips back, lean forward, a little bend in the knee so the weight's on the muscles. Push the foot fairly low. Push the heel in to the wall. Now push your whole foot into the wall. And release. Okay, so obviously that's the same as the first one. Okay, all right. Okay. Log. Did that work? Just keep that one. Discard the others. Right, still with the wall. Okay. Turn sideways. You're coming into your flex position. Now this one, it's very important that your heel is against whatever you're leaning. Okay. Call this the wall push, and it's your heel or the heel of your shoe, if you've got shoes on, that needs to push. Okay, flex back, little bend in the knee, push your heel. Breathe and release. Okay, and same thing on the side, so you just turn around. Jam everything up against the whatever it is, stair, skirting board. Feet are wide. Hips back, bend in the knee, and push. And release. Now, I didn't say this during because you had enough to think about, but when you're doing these exercises, you're not pushing for dear life. On a scale of 0 to 10, and say about 5 or 6, don't want to push to a 10, okay, because that's gonna, don't want to overdo it, yeah, okay, but just kind of medium intensity. Good stuff. All right. Okay, and one more. Let's try one more. Down. Sit down again. Okay. Now this time, I need you completely back on your chair. You can even lean back if you like. That's a luxury, isn't it? Okay. And then, you can't really see this very well, I don't think, but my right heel is going to go against the chair leg, right at the bottom. Okay. This one, it doesn't matter what's happening with it. And I want you to try and push your foot against the chair leg. And let's try the other one. This one's a little bit more awkward, but it might be the one for you. Okay. And release. Right. Okay, I'll chat with you after a sec, but now we've got to loosen everything up. So stand up nice and safe, pull forward, lean forward, push into the heels, up you pop, and then make your way behind your chair. Feet nice and wide, knees a little bit bent, and you're going to take those hips back behind you and then just stay there. And breathe. Little sway from side to side, just opening up the muscles on the backs of your legs. Okay, good. And then bend your knees a little bit more to come on up. And just do some little marches, nice and easy, just to loosen out those legs. Okay. So, stand nice and tall. Lift up your heart. Big breath in. Big breath out. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye to the people on the recording. And also, I just want everybody, okay, those live today and those doing the recording, to try all those group exercises. And I want you to either put it on the group or message me which one you found was the most effective. Okay, and so it wasn't any of them. Don't worry, because I've got about 100. All right, hold on.